Welcome to day 9 of the Women of Advent podcast. I'm Sarah.
I'm Mandy.
And I'm Tammy.
And today we're taking some time to look at prophetic joy, particularly thinking about Elizabeth's recognition of God's work in Mary's life. And so to do that, we're going to talk about a question together. We're going to ask how you cultivate a prophetic joy in your own life and how we encourage it in others.
Yeah, before the filming started, I was just saying I forgot that Elizabeth spoke this over Mary, and how nice it is to think about speaking joy into someone else's life. And do we actually take time to do that very often?
Yeah.
And lift up the joy and speak it over someone. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Words of affirmation is like one of my foremost love languages. So someone taking the time to kind of like call out the gold in me and tell me what they like about me or where they see, God moving in my life is huge. That makes me feel so known and so loved and just fills me with a lot of joy.
And I feel like you do that with spiritual direction in some ways, that you're
definitely
naming and guiding that prophetic joy over people.
For sure.
As part of your job.
Definitely.
Affirming those gifts and seeing them in people, it is a risk. It's risky to tell someone that you see them as being gifted, and that risk can pay off so much. You guys have both shared your Enneagram type. I'm an Enneagram 3. And so sometimes what we do is we speak the encouragement into others, our hope and our joy for them, and try and build folks up in noticing the gifts that they have. And I've seen that come up in my ministry, particularly in children's ministry and youth ministry, of naming what we see as good and naming what we see in people and how they reflect the particular image of God and how delightful that is.
Yeah.
It can feel safer to do that with a kid.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit more challenging to do that with an adult. And I think that's something I'm going to have to try stepping into this week.
Yeah. Well, speaking of stepping into a rhythm this week, the rhythm this week is to share a word of encouragement with someone you believe is living into God's promise. We'll see you tomorrow.